guys, welcome to this week's question and answer session. I'm Mike Nelson with WholesalingHouses101.com. For those of you guys who don't know me, you can check out my site. My whole purpose is to teach you guys how to flip houses with no cash, no credit, and no headaches, guys. My ebook is coming soon. It's titled Wholesaling Houses 101. My exact title, this is the ebook, guys. It'll be released December 12th, 2012. That's 12/12/2012. For those of you guys who have not subscribed to my newsletter, you can visit my site, WholesalingHouses101.com. If you guys could subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking the link above, that will subscribe you to my YouTube channel. All right, let me go ahead and hop into it. For those of you who don't know, I do respond to my emails. If you have any questions, send them to me. All right. This week's question comes from Terrence Harris. All right. Terrence Harris, he's new to wholesaling. He hasn't done a deal yet, and he threw the dump truck at me this week. All right. He threw 5 questions at me, but I'm happy to answer them for him. Okay. Terrence has not done his first deal yet, so he has a couple of questions, and they're pretty good ones, so I'm gonna go ahead and answer them this week. All right, first, do I need an LLC to get paid? Well, Terrence, you do not have to have an LLC to get paid in flipping houses and wholesaling houses. All right, what you do need, you do need a name, you do need a U.S. Social Security number in order to get paid by the title company, okay, but you do not need an LLC. But I'm going to tell you why you should have an LLC, okay? My first deal, I had an LLC, and things did not go the way that they usually go. And you guys, if you read my ebook, you will find out the story as to what happened with my first deal. But we ended up losing $2,000. The seller of the property, he turned around, he tried to sue us for I don't know why. The guy was cuckoo. He wanted to sue us. But being that I had an LLC, that protected my personal assets. Okay, so what an LLC does is it protects your personal assets, and the LLC is its own entity. So anything that the LLC, any assets that it has within that LLC, then if somebody sues you, then they can only take whatever the LLC holds. Now, as far as getting paid by the title company, you can put your own name on the purchase and sales agreement, and you can get paid, and the title company will cut a check out to you. Now, you'll have to check with your lawyer, you'll have to check with your accountant, but when you get a check paid directly to you in your name, come the end of the year, you're going to have to pay taxes on that. You're going to have to file that as personal income. If you have an LLC, you can get the benefits of having an LLC. You can do tax write-offs. So there are some benefits to having an LLC, but you do not have to have one in order to get paid and get started in the business. All right, second question from Terrence. Are there usually 2 contracts? Terrence, that's a good question. Yes, there are usually 2 contracts. You have your purchase and sales agreement, which is between you and the seller, and then you're going to have your assignment agreement, which is going to be between you assigning your rights from the purchase and sale agreement with the seller to the buyer. All right, so yes, there are going to be 2 contracts. So you're going to have your purchase and sale agreement, and then you're going to have your assignment. Okay, third question. Does the buyer know your assignment fee, and is he or she bothered? That is a great question, okay? Usually, if you have a buyer that is willing to purchase your property, okay, they already know that it's a good deal. So at whatever price they have that property at, they already know it's a good deal. They chose to pay X amount of dollars for that property. Now, with that being said, you do have some shady people out there that when they find out what your assignment fee is, then they will, some people, they may feel a certain type of way and say, hey, can you knock some, off of this property? There is a way that you can get around that. You can do a double close, or what you can do is, what I like to do oftentimes is I like to put in my assignment, when I get my buyer to sign it, I just like to put the sale price for what he's going to purchase it for. So if they're going to purchase it for $70,000, on my assignment contract, I'll just put $70,000. okay, only the title company will know my assignment fee. And once he gets the HUD statement, that's when he'll be able to see that I paid, that he paid me, let's say $10,000 of an assignment fee. You know, at that point in time, now I'm not going to say, and at that point in time, we're going to close on the property, but he still can back out. He would lose his earnest money deposit, and you usually like to get at least $2,000 earnest money deposit down for a buyer that's interested in one of your properties. But also, with that being said, it's several ways that if you don't want the buyer to know about your assignment fee and know how much it is, then you can do a double close. Now, double close, it costs in order to do that. But if you don't want to lose your deal and lose that assignment fee, then you can go that route. For those of you guys who would like to get more information on how to flip houses, visit my website, wholesalinghouses101.com. Also, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking the link above. I have at least one new video every week for you guys. I do a question and answer session. So if you have any questions, shoot me an email. All right, mnelson@wholesalinghouses101.com. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. I'm a real person. I send out my emails on a weekly basis. If you ask me a question, I will respond. Mike Nelson, wholesalinghouses101.com.